Good morning everyone, I'm Miss L. Welcome back to my channel. I have my muffin with the banana, is it banana, chocolate banana? It's the vegan one. And I have a little bit of caramel and coconut cream on top. And that's going to be my breakfast, and I'm hoping to go out and work in my garden. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to actually plant it. And last night I just decided, you know what? I am going to just plant it, and then I will hopefully get my fence up. And most of the things I'm planting today are bigger plants, so if the rabbit decides to chew on him, yeah, he's gonna have to chew quite a bit, so I don't think he's gonna be interested. And I'm gonna order my fence, so I will have that ready. And if I don't get anything, I don't get anything. I mean, the worst thing that can happen is I get nothing. So anyway, I'll swip you around and show you my breakfast. All right, so there's my muffin. And I think I just have one left, so it's going to be sad when it's finally gone. But I think I may make them again, but I would like to make them a bit bigger because they're smaller. And they're fine. They taste great. I just would like a little bit bigger of a muffin. All right, so I'm out in the garden behind my house. I haven't gardened here in this specific spot since 2014. Wow, I didn't realize it was that long. Wow. Kind of a long story. This plastic, see, that plastic has been down for 3 years. I think we did it in 2020 or 2019. I don't even remember. Because my husband was going to till it up for me and he never did it. So I just cut the plastic down, and now it's killed the weeds effectively. So I'm going to plant in it. There's already some holes, but I'm planting mostly squash here so that I can keep up with the bugs. And we're putting a fence up for ducks. So the ducks, I am hoping, will hopefully help with the bugs as well. So I'll turn you around to show you the area. This is my berries. I planted these several years ago. 3 years ago. It would have been, was it 2019? I don't even remember. Because last year would have been, no, I think it was 2 years ago. Anyway, and I have some berries here, you can see. These are called thornless blackberries, so this is the first year I've actually gotten anything. I wouldn't say I have a ton, but it's finally starting. So this would be the second year. So next year I would say I might get quite a bit, so I'm happy about that. I'm turning around and I'm showing you the spot. This is the building that fell over. I just dragged it on top of the plastic because it's in the grass and they don't cut the grass. So all my compost barrels. That area down there stays shaded a good part of the day. So I'm going to avoid planting down there because it's kind of miserable to plant down there. So I'm just not going to. I've got some squash here. You can see I kind of laid it all out. And I got to pick that up in those sheets. But I still have to find a spot for those. It's like cucumbers and a few squash left. So I kind of had laid out how I wanted to do it, but I'm not very good at getting things straight. And I know if I get it crooked, I'm going to have my husband laughing at me because, of course, he can do everything straight and I can't. So I'm going to figure out where I'm going to put it. I'm not growing them up, which I wish I could, but I don't really have the stuff here to do it, so I'm just actually going to grow it all over the plastic. So it's okay. Not ideal, but it's what it is. If I can find something to put it up with, I will, but I'm not going to count on that. So anyway. All right, so this is the left one I'm going to finish, and then I got to go set it up. These are all sunflowers. That's balsam. Those 4 in the back there are actually all different kinds of cucumbers. And then these are 4 o'clocks. Okay, so I have most of it laid out except for that section. It's just because I find that section overwhelming at the moment. I know I just need a plant in there, but I got this section done. This one is all set out. And then I have most of this one done and plant on that end. But that's mostly just because I haven't moved my stuff yet, but it's coming. So I'm taking a break from my garden. I've got nine more slats to to fill in sections. I have it in sections. So I have 9 more to do. I'm kind of doing a strip down the middle. I'll show you when I'm done. And it looks really cool. So I'm going to do that. But I'm stopping to eat because I'm hungry. So I made this summer pasta salad from our small footprint. And I added bacon, but I don't think it really needs it because it has eggs and I'm using bean noodles. So, but that's okay. I kind of wanted it. So anyway, I'll show you, flip you around and show you. Okay, so here it is. It's the kale pesto with bacon and with some eggs and olive oil, and it's really good. All right, so I finished planting everything I wanted to in the garden for today. And I forgot to go record it later, but I just finished watering it and didn't take my phone with me, so I'll try and do it tomorrow. But we also this afternoon separated a bunch of my plants, and I'll make sure to show you that. It's see, my basil, my lavender, tomato. I have some little cherry tomatoes. I don't know. I got a bunch of stuff. I'll show you that. All right, so the last thing I'm going to show you today is going to be my supper. I had leftovers from last night. I was not hungry, so I didn't eat my sushi. So I have it left over, and that's what I'm having. There you are, my sushi. That particular one has something on it, but it's so good, and I'm glad I still have some, actually. I'm just super tired.